What's up, everybody? Brett here, back today playing some more backpack battles. We're going to jump into a ranked game with the Ranger and see if we can have as good as a result as we had last time. So guys, oh my god, I just got finished covering all my flower beds and stuff with tarps and blankets because we're about to get like a deep freeze here in San Antonio, Texas. And I just started talking and I realized that my lips are frozen. So give me a second. Let me drink a little water as we peruse these pics. So we had some interesting stuff to start with. I'm a big fan of always grabbing a wooden buckler. A whetstone is great because it combines with a hero sword if we can get 2 of them. And then having a second weapon early, also pretty damn strong. And I would love to, I was about to say, I'd love to grab this banana. Yeah, not going to get that on the soundboard anywhere. Let's go ahead and just purchase this banana. And then you might as well always grab a stone. They don't do anything in the early game really except against garlic. But they only cost 1, and when you go to sell them, you get your money back. So you might as well buy them. It's a little bit of a pro tip there for you. Let's see if we can win here. They're going to have poison on their side. They also have 2 weapons. Nice to get an early victory there. Okay, what do we want? Definitely want the bag. And we definitely want to just go ahead and quickly make ourselves a spike shield. And then with what we have left over, there's got to be a way. There we go. Okay. So I could sell the stone right now and purchase the garlic. It's not a big deal. Let's go ahead and roll it. Would also love to get a piggy bank. If you can get a piggy bank with 2 clovers, you can combine them to make a better piggy bank that also gives you luck. And does some other stuff too. Nice. 2-0. And here we go. I will grab this. So we're going to make the next level up on the sword. We're going to make the hero sword. And then if we get gloves of haste or we get whetstones, we will build into that. I'm going to grab the second clover. I am going to roll. Yep, and we're going to buy this piggy bank here. The thing is, we have to remove something to make it fit. We want both of these. We could grab the frying pan, or the pan, which combines with the broom to make a shovel, which is a pretty interesting weapon. It's a weapon that's kind of good as a weapon in the early game, but falls off later. It has a chance to inflict blind, relatively small stamina cost, good accuracy, all that stuff. But it's huge. It's 4 spaces long. The good thing that it does is it digs up a random item. I don't know. I want to say I've gotten some pretty good stuff off of a shovel, digging things up, but it takes a while to accumulate value, and meanwhile it's taking up a ton of space. I'm down for making that, and I'm also down for taking a pan as a speculative pick. Pans have 2 upgrades, well 3 really, I guess, if you count the shovel. So there's a lot of ways you can go with it. It kind of leaves you open. This guy's already got a hero sword. Damn. Close. Close. Alright. Hero sword inbound. Let's do some of that. Maybe do a little of this. Something like that, perhaps. The real question is, do we want to make the combine right now? Do I want to make the shovel? Or am I just willing to either speculate on trying to get a magic staff? So we need to see a mana orb pretty soon. And then we can upgrade that to an acorn collar. That leads us down a whole mana build, which I'm interested in. I haven't been able to pull one of those off in a while. You need to see the right items. We've already seen berries, which we didn't take. Berries might have led us into... And if you don't know, berries generate mana. They also generate luck. So, kind of fits with what we have going here so far. I am going to hold off on making a shovel. But worth noting that our stamina usage is high. Could have sold our stone and bought another banana, not necessary. So the deal with the pan is you want to have it surrounded by food. And it gains bonus damage for every food that's around it. Alright, cool. And the lucky pig. So if you have something that has a chance to do something. So like the broom has a chance to apply blind, a 35% chance. This has a 35% chance to prevent damage, etc. The lucky pig augments that by giving it an additional 25% chance to trigger, and still gives you the effect of having 2 of the clovers while also having the effect of the pig. So it's a really good item. It's very cost effective. Do something like this. Let's roll here. I'm not in love with any of this. I like to see a whetstone. I don't hate seeing a gloves of haste. Once again, let's sell the stone. Now's a good time to get a garlic. Its effect is quite good. It'll strengthen our pan. We could combine Walrus Tusk with Gloves of Haste to make the Claws of Attack, which puts us in kind of a thorn build. The thorn spike build. But right now we're speculating. We can either upgrade with one more whetstone, we can upgrade our hero sword one way, or with one more Gloves of Haste, we can upgrade the hero sword the other way. One boosts the attack speed, the other one boosts the attack damage. I don't particularly care which one I get. Our high stamina usage is probably shooting us in the foot right now, and lo and behold, look at what we get. We get the second Gloves of Haste that we wanted. Excellent. I'm going to take this as well on sale. I think that's quite good. I think it's probably time to get rid of that. So we want to keep our weapons in this primary bag, this ranger bag, because it gives us an increased chance to have critical hits. So we're trying to keep the weapons in there. There's got to be a better way to feng shui this. And I'm going to try to figure out what that way is. This ain't really it, but we'll see. It's okay. Get the food bonuses. Because the thing is, now we have to figure out how we want to make this happen. Right? This is okay, but it kind of sucks. It kind of sucks indeed. Let's roll. I want to see if I get any good options. Not really. How important is what I'm doing right now? Probably not very. So these are ideas. We lose the attack damage. And we also lose the chance to crit. Something to this effect, perhaps. That looks okay. Once again, we did all that maneuvering just for a single round. Alright, let's do it. I'm not considering the hammer, I'm not considering the thorn whip. Those are weapons and stuff that I'm not even thinking about. Alright, good. A little perseverance there. Very happy to be seeing a box of riches early. This is the acorn collar. Now, that's great, but we need, if we want to try to get to a critwood staff, which is very strong, we first need to get a mana orb. So buying this right now is like a bit early. It's a bit premature, if you will. Love to see a Ripsaw Blade. If we're not buffing ourselves, perhaps the best thing we could be doing is removing buffs from our opponents. I am going to trash the broom. I'm giving up on it. I am going to... We're going to have to reconfigure this once again. You hate to see it. We're going to sell the whetstone so we can afford to buy this. And we've got the space for everything. We just have to figure out how we want it. We definitely want to put the Falcon Blade in a central location. It attacks twice, so you really want to get gems on this bad boy. And on the Ripsaw Blade, which can hold 3 gems. We have a lot of sockets here that aren't being used. And because it attacks twice, boosting its attack speed, its crit, all these different things are so much more effective. So let's figure out how we want to do it. Right now, my best feeling is that I want to... This isn't great. We're really underutilizing a lot of the stars, as I'm sure you can see. Not in love with this at all. At all. Not that we have a million ways to trigger it just yet, but like we could do something like this. Don't hate it. Something like this. It's not terrible. We're missing out on the pan getting into the crit buffs. Our foods aren't touching each other, right? These are some of the negatives. But just as we reconfigured once before, twice before really, we can do it again. Can we beat this? I think so. We're super out of stamina. The pan is kind of next on the chopping block if we get no way to upgrade it. Piercing arrow fits in well here. I'm happy it's the one that's on sale. We could be kind of trying to side into a lucky crit type of build. We'll grab that. Some interesting options here. Interesting options, and what we really need is more space. We've already sold one whetstone. I don't hate buying one though. There is a chance for us to try to build this by trying to get another hero sword into another hero long sword and then combine them. That's a possibility. We have no regeneration to use with the lightsaber, and a leather armor. You can make the vampiric armor, which is a great item. But in the meantime, until you get it, it just takes up a lot of space. It does resist 3 debuffs, which I don't know if it's always done that. I feel like it hasn't. Let's buy this. Let's buy this speculatively. Okay, love to see that. It's not going to let me put much right now. So unless I decide, hey, let's get rid of this. Move this up here, something like this, right? This is an option. I don't love it though. Don't love it at all. And we would move this to try to get more triggers on the piercing arrow. Don't love it. The gin lamp is also great, as is the fancy fencing rapier. This is the weapon we really want. If we're trying to go this, we want both of these, but we just need more space. You know, we sell that. Let's hold on to our money. At this point, the Ripsaw Blade is just generally good, does decent damage, and removes buffs. I would rather have the fancy fencing rapier. Don't worry about the impractically large greatsword. We don't have the build for it, though it is fun. When it's on sale, I usually try to make it work. I don't love keeping too expensive things frozen in the shop. So we were able to remove their regeneration and their spikes with our Ripsaw Blade. 2 buffs I'm sure they were very much counting on. This is not a good build, though, I have to say. And just like that, I was considering removing the leather armor. And we get gifted a blood amulet, which is kind of throwing off my plans right now. Love the glowing crown. We don't have any mana unless we get the gin lamp. Let's roll. We need a bag, man. Any kind of bag. There we go. And for now, we can have a slightly suboptimal build going. Would also love to get a Shield of Valor. But we're not going to freeze any of that. Let's get our vampiric armor up and running. We could have moved some things around. We could have got more value out of our fanny pack with the garlic and the banana. Now they're going to make a vampiric goobert. Damn, their healing took over. Look how much luck we have. We have to get the rapier. Excellent. This is what we wanted to see. Okay. So what the rapier does is it uses our luck, which we have a ton of, as you saw, to gain 3 damage. And if it misses, it gives you luck. It has low accuracy, but that's okay. Luck increases accuracy. So you can see how it's like a self-perpetuating damage dealer, and it starts at 10 to 16 damage, which is huge. So I can afford to grab the leather bag plus the gin lamp right now. We'll mess around here. Gin lamp, you want it to be pointing at a weapon, because if you were to ever meet its kind of demanding 777727 use rule, you would get a pretty big effect on a weapon, and you want it to be pointing at one. And we're going to talk about our vampiric armor here in just a second. This is next. I wish, you know what, this is not bad for 1. I'll reserve that. So what this does, start a battle, convert 30 health into 60 armor, and gain 2 vampirism, which is great for us. And then every 3 seconds, convert 10 health into 20 armor. So you want to have a way to heal yourself, which right now, the only way we have to heal ourselves is a banana and the 2 vampirism that we're going to get from this, and I guess the flawed ruby on our Ripsaw Blade. That's not great. It's not great. That's not a lot of ways to heal yourself. Let's go ahead and get in here. Yeah, not sure if I should be scared of this group right here. We have the ability to remove a lot of their buffs, including our garlic can remove some of their vampirism, but their garlic's going to remove ours. Our armor's getting huge. They don't have a lot of damage, but fatigue might kill us. Nope. We hit them hard. We hit them for like 74. That was a massive crit. We gotta get this, man. This has to be right here. We'll figure it out in a second. Definitely want that. Definitely want this. This removes debuffs. 30% chance to remove a 30% chance to remove a random buff from your opponent. I said it removes debuffs. It actually removes buffs. It debuffs your opponent. And on a weapon that hits twice, you can see how that would be insane. So I'm also going to switch these. Wait, switch. I want this to attack as fast as possible. And I also want it to have the lifesteal. So it only has one slot available. If I had a really good topaz, I would put a topaz on it. If you like it, you should have put a topaz on it. Something like that. And then we'll put this here for, you know what, we'll just put it there. More chances at removing buffs. Flute goes really well on this because we do want to have stamina. We don't mind having block. We'd love to have more luck. We just don't have a lot of space. Corrupted Crystal, you know, it makes the Dark Saber. Sure, it makes the cap. It makes the Pandemonium. It's good for a lot of stuff. I don't think we need it at the moment. It's just good by itself. It's good just to stick on a weapon. It's good to stick on armor. We need more bags, man. I'm going to reserve the flute. I think it does too much good stuff for us. I think we just want it. Alright, if this build beats me, I'd be shocked. Watch the rapier. Let's watch how much damage it does. Slow it down a little bit here, so you can kind of see when it attacks. Yeah, we need more stamina. We had a chance to make a stamina potion. We might want to keep an eye out for that. Or even to grab a second banana. God, the phrasing, man. The bottom line is we need more stamina. And the flute is going to help us with that. So for right now, we can put it there. And that's a pretty damn good spot. Pretty gold efficient as well. And you see here we have a chance for heroic potion, which restores stamina. That's the one I was talking about. And you can add that to a banana to make a better version. The strong heroic potion, which if you run out of stamina, you instantly get 4 stamina and 1 empower, which increases your damage by 1 per stack. Very good if you've got a lot of potions, which we don't have. However, I think we're going to try to build that. I'm going to add this to my armor, which is going to give me a chance to resist poison. No, we'll add it here. That'll work. Could also put our topaz. Never mind. I think they changed what some of these do in different slots. I think they made upgrades or updates rather. This is good. I'm happy with freezing these. We just have to get a backpack. And I think I need to flip this around maybe. We're gaining a ton of luck, which is great for our fencing blade. But man, stamina's pretty bad for us. If I saw another fencing blade, I would probably sell my ripsaw to get it. Okay, here we go. Just stick that there for now. I am going to buy this, and I am going to buy this. Something like that. And let's run it. So we're currently reducing our opponent's healing by 40%. That's huge against some builds. Got a little bit of invulnerability there. They have a lot of bonus. Oh my god, look at this. All from the piggy banks. Just tons of bonus HP. We should be able to wreck this team, though. Fatigue damage is kicking in. Nice. We made it to 10. Not too tough. Let's go ahead and go into OT. And just like that, the game offers me a chance to make another potion at a discount. I won't turn that down. Love to see this. And we're just going to do that for now. Definitely want that. Unfortunately, we can't make use of that. Is there something better we could do here? This is good. Alright, let's roll. Wouldn't mind making us some nice potions. But we gotta get that banana on the board. Wow, we came through with some big crits. So we flipped this around because now it's applying its crit chance to the Ripsaw and the Fencing Blade instead of just the Falcon. Trying to get fancy with it. Let's roll here. Love to see this. We don't quite have the room for it, but that's a good get. We need bags, man, and bags have been given. We have absolutely nothing to do with mana right now. So this and armor is pretty terrible. But on a weapon, not bad. We want both of these. And we'll make this fit next round. Pretty crappy not to be making use of this somehow. And I think this is the way to do it. I think we need a little bit of an overhaul here. Damn, just not that many things that we can affect with it. If only we had just a little bit more space, we could do a lot. We could do a lot with it. Love the squeaky sound. Something like this. That's not terrible. Okay. Let's roll. I think it doesn't matter that much which one of these is going to be on the bottom. Actually, now that I say that, no. They both got used. That's good. We're getting wrecked by this build, though. What the heck? Let's look at it for a second and see what probably killed us. We got our HP attacked directly, most likely by the Mana Thirst. That feels pretty bad. Yeah. Oh. And probably a lot of crits as well. And the Spectral Dagger. They had huge defenses with the strong stone skin potion. So they just attacked our HP directly, which is a complete counter to our vampiric armor, which drains our HP but gives us armor. So they were just completely bypassing that and crushing us with it. Sucks for us. Okay, a lot of good stuff. A lot of stuff to like here. Need to probably do a little math. It's probably prudent. Only 4, huh? We want all this stuff to trigger faster. Our weapons and our 2 lamps in particular are the most important. Now, of course, this is going to displace a few things, but nothing that we can't move. Go ahead and do that. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Once again, amplifies our healing. Don't hate to see a dagger. It's a little late in the game. Probably will serve us better just to have the additional stamina. We'll save that, though. Do I like that better? I don't think so. It's weird. We need some stuff. Would love to see another fancy fencing rapier. Damn, but we're getting wrecked here. We got hit really hard by the large blade. I think the Flawless Sapphire let it bypass our armor and hit us. It hit me for 110 just now. Damn. Okay, okay. We have 2 rounds left to try to make this work. Let's roll. Another one of these. Roll it. Ship it back. See what we get. These teams have been quite tough. And I feel like we've fallen off quite a bit. We're taking what we could get, but we're not getting the major role players that we need. Which are more rapiers, really. We built in to have so much. You know what? I'm not going to take that. We're just going to grab this. Going to grab this. We'll freeze that. This is good. Really? Nowhere to stick this, huh? Alright. Can we beat this team? At first glance, I think yes, but they've got the hammer dagger build with double vampiric gloves, which is excellent. And we don't have a way to cleanse this poison very well. Yeah, and we're going to get wrecked here in OT. I hate that. But guys, we tried. We still managed to up our ranking just a little bit. Would have loved to get some wins in the late stages of the game, but I feel like our build, while great early, just didn't come together in the end. We didn't see really what I wanted to see. Maybe I should have aggressively re-rolled a little bit more. That's definitely possible. But thank you so much for watching. I'm Brett, channel's Goodtalk Gaming. And as always, guys, I will see you in the next one. Take care, y'all.